Uniquely ASMR. Welcome back to my channel, my snowflakes. I hope that you're doing well today. Okay, so I wanted to do a little chit chat because I was driving home and just like thinking, and I was like, I should record my thoughts sometimes, you know? And then I was thinking about the channel and just maybe doing like a check-in video, letting you guys know how I'm doing. And if you guys want to, or you need to talk, as always, you can let me know how you're doing in the comments below, or my Instagram DMs at UniquelySydney or at UniquelyASMR. But I just wanted to say hi. And I've been very overwhelmed lately. And so honestly, this might be the best type of video content I can do right now if I'm still going to be posting twice a week. I also apologize that my hair is all over the place today. My family is going through a lot of personal stress, just with some things going on, and so it's been very hectic and crazy and depressing. And on top of that, of course, as you all know, there is so much going on in this world, with the pandemic still happening. And again, where I live, we have a lot of racial divide and protests and riots and violence, and it's kind of like an entire, I don't even know what to call it, not a civil war, but in a way it kind of is. And things are changing, and this is absolutely history. And to live through history is always hard, because history means lots of shifts and changes, and not always something that is comfortable for everybody, and definitely during it can be very hard to be part of it. So I just wanted to just say hi and remind you all that you can always find the positives, that there's always a positive. But I want to let you all know where I am mentally, which is very overwhelmed. I might go into just posting once a week so I can give you guys quality content and not feel even more overwhelmed, because I definitely want to stay here, but I also don't want to make it a burden for myself where I don't enjoy it at all. And so I want to be able to enjoy this as much as I can, with it being something that I do have to work hard on. So yeah, thanks for listening to my little chat. As always, there's always hope in everything, but that's kind of how I'm doing. I guess I'll just kind of talk a little bit about my life, like the good things that are happening. So first off, I filmed a mukbang that was supposed to go up today with my brother. It was a McDonald's mukbang, and I was actually like pretty excited for you guys to see it. I thought you guys would like it a lot. We just were kind of talking, kind of normal talking, just eating and chilling, and you guys would have got to meet my brother more. He's really great, and he loves YouTube and social media, and he was like a perfect fit. Loves eating fast food with me. But the thing was, the footage somehow, there was one really long clip, and like 2/3 of the way through it like started time-lapsing for some reason. So I'm gonna have to figure that out and see if I can just piece together what I have and maybe upload it like Thursday or next week or something like that. But yeah, that's what happened with that. But maybe we'll have him come back and do a different mukbang. And then, so that is kind of an FYI on why there is no longer video today. So there's that. And then let's see, some good things that happened. I was able to get away from the stress of life and do some summary things this past week. I was able to go to the reservoir on Thursday, a reservoir near me, and go kayaking and paddleboarding with two of my best friends, and that was such a good, relaxing day. For the most part, we just all got to kind of switch between the kayaks and the paddleboard we brought, and I'd never done any of it, so it was my first time ever going out on the kayak or paddleboarding, and I was actually shocked at how easy both of them were. because I was thinking about like tipping, and I'm a little anxious in water because I'm not the best swimmer. Like, I can swim enough, I feel like, but not like to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, I could save someone's life in the middle of the ocean, you know? So I was surprised at how well I caught on. I don't know why, it just looks really chunky and I don't like that. It's fine. But yeah, that happened, so that was fun. And then we were like just laying out, just drying off on the dock, and there were 2 or 3 different docks where we were, but the one dock, the actual dock part was in place, but the pathway leading out to it in the water was like slanted like this, and then it kind of curved in like this, just depending on where you were on the walkway. And as we were coming back, my friend, one of my friends, dropped her phone and it slid into the water. So we spent the last like hour or so, we were there trying to figure out how to get it out. We couldn't get it out, which was insane. But the good news was they went back yesterday. I was just overdone and I couldn't go back up. I was so tired. But they went back yesterday, and one of their brothers actually went down and found it and brought it up. So I haven't heard if she's put it in rice and if it works or anything, but very glad for her because she was very devastated, which I would be too. I was honestly surprised that wasn't me because I am the most clumsy human that has literally ever lived. So anyway, let's see what else is there to talk about. Saturday, I got to go on a mini road trip. It was like let's see, I'm gonna do this really quick. I was like, can I do this? Yeah. It was like a 4-hour trip that I took with my siblings, and to see one of my good friends who lives kind of like halfway across the country from me. And so we don't see each other very often, but he and his brothers happen to be camping about 4 hours from me. So we went up there to visit them at their campsite and just had a really good time. They grilled, we had dinner, we jammed out to some songs. I'm getting dinner really quick. I'm gonna zip this up because I'm getting food right now to go meet a friend and have a picnic at the park, and I wanted wings, so here we go. Haven't had wings in too long. But yeah, so it was really, really good to just take a little day trip and get away as well and just do that. But by the end of the weekend, I was so exhausted because of all the driving and the outdoor stuff that I did. So I thought I'd check in and let you guys know what I've been up to. Hopefully my AC's not too loud. Please let me know what you've been up to, and thanks for having grace with me through this crazy time in my life. And I'm sure you guys will all be so understanding if I do. Probably will, honestly, go to posting 1 time a week, and the times I do have technical difficulties. So please let me know what you've been up to, how you're doing mentally through everything. Remember that it is a hard time to live through right now, and it's okay if that affects your mental health, but keep your head up and find the things to be positive about, because they do exist, I promise you. So yeah, let me know how you're doing below, or again, my Instagrams are linked below. You can also DM me if you would rather do that, if you really do need to talk, or if you have something you need to talk about and I'm here for you. You can talk to me there without everybody else's eyes looking at it. So I love you all. I hope that you are all doing well and sleep well, or have a good day or night or whatever, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.